Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video it's all about Lashify. So as you can see, we pretty much have our makeup done except for these little wispy lashes. Now it's always a struggle bus for me when it comes to lashes, strip lashes. As you could see, or maybe not, there you go, you could kind of see that this angle. So as you could see, my natural lashes just stick down. They don't even curl, nothing. Even when I do curl them, they kind of just go back down within a few minutes. So it's kind of, my lashes have always been a problem. Yeah, my lashes have never really been my strong suit. So when I first found out about Lashify, it was just really interesting, and kind of how the whole system and techniques behind it. So I'm still no expert, but I have applied these already once before, and I honestly have to say I really like them. It really did mimic the look of individual lash extensions. So as you guys could see, I definitely have a hooded eye, heavily hooded eye, and my lashes just kind of just stick down. They really don't help out at all. They just kind of always go back down like this. Even with mascara, it just doesn't matter. My lashes pretty much always look like this. So this is going to be my second time applying these lashes, and I wanted to do it on camera. I haven't really seen too many Lashify videos, especially ones with really hooded eyes like mine. So here it is. So I purchased the control kit, which it's advised to purchase, especially for beginners, because it kind of comes with everything that you need to get started, along with 2 gossamers. Now the 2 gossamers that come, they're usually, no, I think they are standard. They come 12 and 14 millimeters, and I chose the C's. And I chose the C's just because the C stands for curl, and it was recommended for hooded eyes. And as you see here, I also, the third one here you see are C16s, just because I wanted a little bit more of a dramatic effect. And then I have the little U's guys over here, which we're going to be using those as well. I just wanted to show you how they, I guess, looked new and used. There you go. So as you can see, we have nothing on our lashes. I put makeup on, and they do say if you're gonna put makeup on before the gossamers, before the lashes, you do want to kind of prep the lashes and use anything to kind of take off, just so that you have the best hold that you could possibly have. I'm kind of doing this more video purposes. I really don't want it to last days, so I'm kind of skipping that step. But if you want to get the maximum out of it, prep those lashes. I believe they have a product called, it's something with prep. I know that. It's their prep. You could purchase that. I want to say it's around 20 bucks or something like that. So or you kind of just use anything that you have. Okay, so the very first product we're gonna go in with is the Whisper Light Bond. Now there's 2 sides to this. There is, well, we'll get to this side in a second. That's not the side I wanted to show, of course. This side right here, okay? It kind of just looks like a mini mascara wand. And this is going to be the first thing we go in with. So this is not recommended to go all the way to the tip. They just kind of want you to focus more on the root, and a very light, thin layer. So see, kind of got on some of my ends. I'm just gonna pick them off. So now we want to give this a second just to kind of dry up a bit. We're gonna go in with one more layer. So now, second layer. And you want to really make sure that these are thin. It's kind of going to make it that much simpler for you. Literally, a little goes a long way. And I'm just tapping. Right? One more. And let's do it to the other side. I really want to make sure I'm only focusing on the root. So let's give that another minute to dry, and then we're gonna move on to the next step. All right, so now I'm gonna be busting out the wand, and this is the tool that does it all. Without this, I won't be able to put these on. They're just too thin, too delicate, and on top of that, you need something to really clamp, to really fuse down the lashes. Okay, so the look that I'm going for is more of kind of like a cat eye type of look, so that my outer lashes are going to be the longest and they're going to kind of get shorter as they go in, especially because on the inner third of my eyes, I really don't have much lashes, so I really can't even adhere any lashes there. So for me, kind of doing that kind of cat eye look is going to be most suitable for me just because of my eye shape. So now we're going to take, ironic. So now we're going to take the other side, the white side, that kind of has more of this type of tip on it, more of that brush spongy tip. And what we're going to do is dot this directly where the lashes are gonna go. So I'm going to start off right over here. And I just kind of placed a few dots right out there, right? Same as the other side with the black. You do not want to put too much. Little goes a long way. I'm picking up my first Gossamer, and it's going to be the C16s. You know, I'm actually going to put just a little dabble right on top. Okay, so I also put some of the white Whisper Light on top, just so that they'll adhere really nicely. Okay, so we also have to stay about 1 millimeter to 2 millimeters away from the actual lash line, the root. Okay, you could give it a little bit of a squeeze just so it stays, but we have one on. We have one on. Let me just make sure that looks good. So I'm going in again, and I'm now dotting my lashes where the next one is gonna go, right? Okay, same thing. I'm going to dot some on the top, very little, very, very little, because you want it to stick automatically. You don't want it sliding, and make sure you close the tube every time, because I didn't and it got a little weird. Okay, so taking it right underneath, right next to the other one. Oh. And look at that, we have the next one on. Okay, I'm just giving that a bit of a squeeze as well. Just because I want it going nowhere, and again, I also want it sticking straight up, especially since I have these hooded eyes. I need everything curling up, so you could see that's definitely curling up. So I don't think we're gonna go in with another 16. We're gonna go ahead and jump into 14s now. So 2 16s. I'm pretty sure I'll probably do 3 14s and maybe a 12. Let's see. So again, the bond. And guys, let me tell you something. This is so easy. I can't even tell you, and I don't feel anything. That has to be the best part for me, is that I don't feel anything. Okay, so here now, I have the 14, the C14, and you could see where that guy is, and we're gonna stick that right side by side. Okay, I need to kind of pull it up a little bit because it is a little close to the lash line. And that's another thing, so it gets tacky enough that it stays, but you could still move it around, so you're not fully committed. Now once you kind of clamp down, still you could take it out. It's a little harder, but that's what I like about this. You could kind of move them around, and just so that they fit your eye nice. Now I'm liking how that's looking, so again, I'm going to take this and fuse, and you could see underneath my eye, you can't even see the lashes on top just because of that glue is black. So, I mean, I give it up to this owner. Her name is Sahara, and she has outdone herself because it's amazing. And you don't have to sit for 3 hours getting it done either. You guys know the drill already. Another just a nice little amount right there. Okay, I'm just making sure I have good placement. And lift the eye. Stick. That is looking nice. Okay, so now I'm debating if I should, if I even can, put one more. I think I can. I'm gonna stick a 12 right in there. Okay, so our very inner corner right here. Probably gonna, yeah, I'm also gonna place a little bit on the lash that we put right next to it, just to ensure it doesn't slip or anything, just because those lashes are just too little. All right, so here we are. Now I have the C12 on my wand with a little bit of the Whisper Light glue. And we're gonna stick that guy right in here. I just gotta give it a little bit of a tug upwards. Okay. Fusing that down. And there we go. Okay, so we have one eye almost done. This is just one layer, and now we're going to do some stacking. Okay, so same thing. We're just gonna get the Whisper Light, the white side, and dotting wherever we're gonna put. So I feel like something is needed right over here for me. And I'm going in with a C16. And you could see how much that added. Okay, let's give this a good old clamp down. And I think we just need one more right in here. I'm not even gonna do a full brick stack. I'm just kind of placing wherever I feel I need, and that's it. Now let's go on in. And there we go. Look at that difference. All right, so now that we got both eyes, we're just going to go ahead with a clean brush. Just give them a little bit of a fluff. Now that we're at this point, I'm really happy where they're at. I went ahead and I fused down several times with the wand, really nice and secure, and on top of that, so they're all kind of going up the same way. So that's why this guy is really important. I will say that this is pretty an important purchase. So that's why that's why they have something like the control kit. That's great for beginners, something that you could kind of get all in one instead of buying everything separate. It's a better deal. All right, so our last step now is the glass. And this guy looks like this. So it kind of just looks like a mascara wand, clear with a little ball on top. Now this is going to take away any of that sticky residue that is just kind of sitting there. So I like to just brush the root, right? Or you could use the ball and just kind of glide all over the whole root area. And the same thing on top, just because the glue definitely gets through. We went from no lashes to lashes. Alrighty guys, so here is what oh my god, this hair is driving me crazy. Nuts. I feel like we have to put a little bit of mascara on the lower lashes, just a tad. Alrighty guys, so this concludes this video. I truly hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, of course, as I always do. And as always, you'll see me back on here very soon. Mwah. Bye.